Alright, let me dive right into it. The Los Angeles Clippers pulling off the trade to bring John Collins on board is a huge move. That's shaking up the landscape of the Western Conference. And honestly, it sends ripples all the way over to the Lakers' front yard. Now, I know for a lot of Lakers fans, admitting that the Clippers just made a smart pickup might sting a little. But setting aside that rivalry for a second, this was an absolutely brilliant piece of business. John Collins fits beautifully with the Clippers roster in a way that addresses some key needs they've had for a while. He's not just a rebounder or a defender. He's a versatile wing who brings athleticism, can switch on defense, shoot the three ball, and be a lob threat. You can imagine him sliding next to Ivica Zubac down low, while Kawhi Leonard shifts to the 4th spot in small ball lineups. This kind of lineup flexibility, coupled with Collins' skill set, gives the Clippers a real edge. They've added a multi-dimensional piece who can impact the game in so many ways. Losing Norman Powell isn't ideal. Sure, he was a reliable contributor last season, but the upgrade with Collins is clear. Powell's game is solid, but Collins offers a dynamic element that's tough to find: rebounding, rim protection, plus perimeter shooting and athleticism rolled into one. It's a package that elevates the Clippers' ceiling in a big way. Their depth and talent level just went up a notch. And that's crucial in a Western Conference that's loaded with contenders. This isn't just a tweak, it's a statement that the Clippers are serious about competing for a title. Now, flipping the coin over to Miami. The Heat landing Norman Powell sparks some interesting questions, especially regarding Damian Lillard's situation. Damian was linked to Miami for a while, and with Powell now in Miami's fold, the narrative shifts a bit. Lillard's status is complicated, even if he signs. He's expected to miss most, if not all, of the upcoming season. So perhaps Miami's thinking strategically, bring in Powell now to fill immediate needs. Keep the door open to add Lillard when he's healthy and ready. Powell's contract situation also plays a role here. His deal is manageable, which makes him a valuable piece, while Miami figures out the long-term picture with Lillard. It's like a wait-and-see approach. Meanwhile, there's still buzz about Bradley Beal, who's reportedly working toward a buyout. Miami was among the teams interested in Beal, but now, with Powell's arrival, things get even more layered. The Clippers have emerged as serious contenders for Beal as well. They freed up cap space by moving Powell and are looking to add Chris Paul and Beal to the mix. To solidify their roster, imagine a lineup featuring James Harden, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins, and Ivica Zubac, with Chris Paul, Derrick Jones Jr., Brook Lopez, and others coming off the bench. That's a scary roster on paper and makes the Clippers a formidable threat. This development puts added pressure on the Lakers. They're in a position where they need to find value, make moves, and possibly pull off trades to keep pace. The buyout market, in particular, becomes crucial because landing key players through buyouts can ease the pressure of making hasty trades. The Lakers bringing in Adri Ayton is a perfect example. That signing immediately shifts the narrative. When the Lakers negotiate for other centers, instead of approaching teams from a position of desperation, we don't have a center, we need one badly. Now they can say, we have Ayton, but we're open to the right deal. This leverage is huge because it lets the Lakers be patient and selective, waiting for the right price instead of rushing. The same logic applies to potential backup centers like Jackson Hayes. If the price for a player like Nick Richards is too high, the Lakers can stick with Hayes, who has proven himself valuable and is still developing. They have Maxi Kleber, who can stretch the floor. And rumors are swirling about players like Al Horford and Nikola Vucevic potentially becoming buyout candidates soon, giving the Lakers more options to explore without sacrificing assets up front. This depth of options means the Lakers can hold out for better offers, not settle for anything that isn't a clear upgrade. If the Lakers can land a player like Bradley Beal through a buyout, it changes the whole dynamic. Beal would bring scoring, playmaking, and experience, and also serve as a solid insurance policy if Austin Reeves decides to walk in the offseason. Beal can slot right into that starting-to-guard role, making the Lakers more flexible. It might even make sense to trade Reeves while his value is still relatively high, as Beal can fill that role and potentially provide better production. Despite some concerns about Beal's injury history, his talent and scoring ability remain elite. Last season, even in a tough situation with the Suns, Beal averaged nearly 18 points per game off the bench, showing he can still be a reliable offensive option. What makes this offseason particularly wild is how many teams are positioning themselves for buyouts and roster upgrades. The new collective bargaining agreement has created an environment where buyouts are becoming more common as teams look to save money and clear cap space. Veteran players want out of contracts that don't fit their timelines, and teams want to shed expensive deals. This shift means we'll likely see more movement than usual, with players like Bradley Beal, Chris Middleton, and Marcus Smart all potentially available on the buyout market. For the Lakers, this creates both opportunities and challenges, more competition to land these key players, but also more chances to improve without giving up much in return. The Lakers also have to contend with the Laker tax, a nickname for the luxury tax and restrictions that have made it harder for them to maneuver freely in the market. Every time they try to make a move, they have to navigate these financial hurdles, which can make even smart trades complicated. For example, when they looked at John Collins, the asking price was reportedly a first-round pick, something the Lakers were reluctant to give up. The Clippers ended up getting him for a package that didn't include a first-rounder, which just shows how tough the Lakers' position can be. This dynamic of teams having different valuations for players is one of the biggest hurdles for the Lakers. Other teams don't want to be the ones to make the Lakers better, especially since the Lakers are already a favorite to contend for a championship. No one wants to be remembered as the team that helped the Lakers become the best team in basketball. It's the same reason the Lakers struggled to get deals done in past seasons. The market doesn't work in their favor because of their status and financial constraints. Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' general manager, has a tough job ahead. He needs to navigate these challenges and find creative ways to improve the roster. Patience will be key, as rushing into a bad trade could do more harm than good. It's better to wait for the right opportunity than to overpay or make a move that doesn't fit. The Lakers have a strong core, and with smart additions, they can remain contenders, but every move requires careful calculation. In the end, the Lakers are competing not just on the court, but in a complex chess game off the court. The Clippers are building a roster that mirrors what the Lakers tried to do, trying to balance star power with cap flexibility while preserving space for future moves. Owners like Steve Ballmer have deep pockets and are willing to chase big names, making the competition even fiercer. With teams like Miami, the Clippers, and others making aggressive moves, the Lakers must stay sharp and adaptable. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing in recent memory. The Western Conference looks stacked, and the Lakers need to be smart in how they approach trades, buyouts, and roster construction. The competition for players will be fierce, and every move matters. It's a delicate balance between being patient and aggressive, weighing the risk of missing out against the cost of overpaying. For Lakers fans, it's a nail-biting time. The right moves could put the team in a prime position to chase another title, but the wrong ones could leave them struggling to keep pace with a deep and talented field. In this high-stakes environment, it's clear that the Lakers front office must be strategic and flexible. They need to leverage every advantage, from buyouts to cap space to draft assets. While managing the financial realities of the luxury tax, the window to compete is open, but the competition is fierce. Meanwhile, the Clippers' recent moves, including landing John Collins and targeting Bradley Beal and Chris Paul, signal they're not backing down from the challenge. This rivalry between the Lakers and Clippers is heating up not just on the hardwood, but in the boardrooms and negotiation tables as well. It's a fascinating time in NBA basketball, with so many moving parts and storylines unfolding. So, as the offseason continues to develop, all eyes will remain on how these teams maneuver, who lands key players, and which roster constructions end up giving the edge in a crowded Western Conference. The moves being made now will echo throughout the season and potentially for years to come. It's a complex dance of talent evaluation, financial strategy, and timing, and the Lakers have a lot riding on getting it right. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. Whispers are swirling around the NBA as rumors heat up about a potential blockbuster move involving Damian Lillard, the star guard from the Milwaukee Bucks. Sources close to the league hint that Lillard could be the newest addition to the Los Angeles Lakers, sparking excitement and speculation among fans and analysts alike. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the buzz suggests that the Lakers are seriously exploring ways to strengthen their roster, and adding a player of Lillard's caliber would certainly shake up the Western Conference. Damian Lillard, known for his clutch shooting and incredible scoring ability, has been a standout performer for the Bucks since his arrival. His leadership on and off the court, combined with his knack for hitting big shots under pressure, has made him a valuable asset. Lakers fans, still hungry for a championship after recent seasons of rebuilding and adjustment, would undoubtedly welcome a player who can instantly elevate their offense and provide veteran experience. Lillard's potential move to Los Angeles could also complement the current Lakers core, adding depth and a new dynamic to their game strategy. The possibility of Lillard joining the Lakers has sent ripples through NBA circles, with many experts debating how this could impact team chemistry and the balance of power in the league. The Lakers have long been a destination for marquee players, and landing someone like Lillard would reinforce their commitment to contending at the highest level. On the flip side, questions remain about how the Bucks would respond if Lillard were to depart, as he has been integral to their recent successes. Trade talks and negotiations in the NBA often remain under wraps until the last moment, but the persistent chatter suggests that this story is far from over. Whether it materializes into a formal deal or simply remains speculation, the idea of Damian Lillard suiting up in purple and gold is enough to ignite imaginations and conversations across the basketball world. As the offseason unfolds, fans will be watching closely to see if the Lakers can pull off this high-profile acquisition, and if Lillard will indeed make the leap from Milwaukee to Los Angeles. For now, it's all about the tantalizing possibility of one of the league's premier talents becoming the Lakers' newest weapon. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.